Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Small Talk Podcast, where learning English is easy and fun. I am Emily.
And I am Robert. Hello, Emily. How are you today?
I am doing really well, Robert. I had a great morning. I said no to something I did not want to do, and I felt amazing after.
Oh, that is interesting. Saying no can feel really good sometimes.
It really can, and that is exactly what we are talking about today. But first, everyone, please give this episode a like. Just tap that thumbs up button.
Yes, please. And if you are new here, welcome. We are so happy you found us. Please subscribe to Small Talk Podcast and share it with a friend.
Sharing is a wonderful thing to do. Okay, Robert, are you ready for today's topic?
I am very ready. What are we talking about?
Today, we are talking about the power of saying no. This is a very important topic for everyday life and for speaking English.
Oh, yes, saying no. It sounds so simple, but it is not always easy, is it?
No, it is not easy at all. Many people find it very hard to say no. Do you know why?
I think people are afraid. Maybe they are afraid the other person will be angry or sad.
Yes, exactly. People worry. They think, if I say no, my friend will not like me anymore, or my boss will be upset with me.
I understand that feeling. I have felt that way before. You want to help everyone. You want to make everyone happy.
But here's the problem. When you say yes to everything, you have no time for yourself. You become very tired.
That is so true. I had a friend who said yes to everyone. She helped her coworkers, she helped her neighbors, she helped her family, every day, all day.
And what happened to her?
She was exhausted. She had no energy. She felt very stressed. She did not have time to rest or to do things she loved.
That is a very common story. Many people live like that. They say yes, 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 and inside they feel no, no, no.
Inside, they feel no. That's a great way to say it. So today, we will learn how to say that no out loud.
Exactly, and we have simple tips to help. Let us start with tip number 1.
I'm listening. What is tip number 1?
Tip number 1 is to understand that no is a complete sentence. Just the word no. That is enough.
Oh, interesting. You mean I do not need to explain everything. I do not need to give many reasons.
That is right. Sometimes people say no, and then they talk for 5 minutes. They explain and explain. They feel guilty.
Yes, I do that. Someone asks me something and I say no, and then I say sorry, I'm so sorry, let me explain, you see, the thing is.
Exactly like that. But you don't need to do that. No is enough. You can say, no, thank you, and that is a complete answer.
No, thank you. That sounds polite and clear at the same time.
It is very polite, and it is honest. You are not lying. You are just saying what you feel. Let us practice. Robert, can you help me move all my furniture today?
No, thank you. I am not available today.
Perfect. Short, clear, kind. Everyone listening, practice that with me. No, thank you. Say it right now. No, thank you.
Say it with confidence. No, thank you. It feels good when you practice it.
It really does. Okay, tip number 2. This one is very practical.
Tell me.
Tip number 2 is to use simple phrases. There are some very easy English phrases that help you say no politely.
Oh, I like this. Can you give us some examples?
Of course. The first phrase is, I am sorry, I cannot. Very simple. I am sorry, I cannot.
I'm sorry, I cannot. That sounds very natural and not rude at all.
Not rude at all. Another phrase is, that does not work for me. This is a little softer. It means no, but in a gentle way.
That does not work for me. I like that one. It is calm and it is clear.
And one more. I need to think about it. This is useful when you need more time. You're not saying yes right away, so
It's not exactly a no, but it's not a yes either. It gives you time.
yes. Sometimes we feel pressure to answer immediately. This phrase helps you slow down and decide.
I need to think about it. That is a very powerful sentence. I will use that.
Great. So we have 3 phrases. I am sorry, I cannot. That does not work for me. I need to think about it.
Everyone, please repeat those 3 phrases. Say them out loud. It's good speaking practice.
Yes, practice is so important. Okay, let's move to tip number 3. This one is about your feelings.
My feelings. Okay, tell me more.
Tip number 3 is to remember that your time is important. Your time has value. It is yours.
That is a good reminder. I think sometimes we forget that. We give our time to everyone else.
Exactly. Think about this. If someone asks you for your money, you think carefully, right? You don't just give it away to everyone.
Of course, I'm careful with my money.
Your time is the same. Maybe it's even more important than money because you cannot get time back.
Wow, that's true. Money you can earn again, but time, once it's gone, it's gone.
Exactly right. So when you say no to something you don't want, you're saying yes to your own time, your own energy, your own happiness.
I never thought about it like that. Saying no is actually saying yes to yourself.
Yes, say it again. Saying no is saying yes to yourself.
Saying no is saying yes to yourself. I love that idea.
Keep that idea in your heart. When you feel guilty about saying no, remember this. You are protecting your time. That is not selfish. That is healthy.
So healthy. Okay, what is tip number 4?
Tip number 4 is to practice saying no in small situations. Start small, very small.
Small situations. Like what? Can you give an example?
Of course. Imagine someone offers you food you do not like. Maybe it is a cookie and you do not want a cookie right now.
Usually I just take the cookie because I don't want to be rude.
Many people do that, but this is a perfect moment to practice. Just say, "No, thank you. I'm okay."
No, thank you. I am okay. And I did not hurt anyone. I just said what I wanted.
Exactly. These small moments are like training. You train your voice, you train your confidence.
Like going to the gym, but for saying no.
Yes, exactly like the gym. Every small practice makes you stronger. And then when the big situation comes, you're ready.
That makes so much sense. Start with the cookie, then later you can say no to bigger things, a big favor, a difficult request.
Yes, step by step, just like learning to walk. One small step, then another.
I think everyone can find one small situation today to practice, just one.
Just one is perfect. Look for that moment, and when it comes, take a breath and say your phrase. You can do it.
You can absolutely do it. Okay, is this our last tip?
Yes. Tip number 5 is our final and most important tip. Are you ready?
I am so ready. Tell me.
Tip number 5 is do not feel guilty. Guilt is a very heavy feeling, and many people carry it after saying no.
Oh, yes, that feeling. You say no, and then your brain says, oh no, was that wrong? Did I hurt someone? Am I a bad person?
Exactly that voice. But here's something important. Saying no does not make you a bad person. It makes you an honest person.
An honest person, because you're telling the truth about how you feel.
Yes, when you say yes, but you mean no, that is not honest. And it builds stress inside you. It grows and grows.
I have felt that stress. You agree to do something, and then the whole time you feel resentment. You do not want to be there.
And that is not good for you or for the other person. A kind no is better than an unhappy yes.
A kind no is better than an unhappy yes. Please say that again.
A kind no is better than an unhappy yes. Remember that sentence. Write it down if you want to. It is important.
I am writing it right now. So, guilt is not your friend here. Guilt is lying to you.
Yes, guilt tells you that you did something wrong, but you did not. You took care of yourself. That is the right thing to do.
And when we take care of ourselves, we are actually better for other people too. We have more energy, we are kinder, we are happier.
That is so beautifully said, Robert. When your cup is full, you can share with others. But when it is empty, you have nothing to give.
Fill your own cup first. I like that image very much.
Me too. Okay, let us do a quick review. 5 tips for saying no with confidence. Robert, do you remember tip number 1?
Tip number 1. No is a complete sentence. You do not need to explain everything. No thank you is enough.
Perfect. Tip number 2?
Use simple phrases. I'm sorry, I can't. That does not work for me. I need to think about it.
Excellent. Tip number 3?
Remember that your time is important. Saying no is saying yes to yourself.
Very good. Tip number 4?
Practice in small situations. Start with small moments. Build your confidence slowly.
And the most important tip, number 5?
Do not feel guilty. A kind no is better than an unhappy yes. Take care of yourself.
That is a perfect review. You did a great job. And everyone listening, you did a great job too for staying with us today.
Learning English and learning life skills at the same time. That's what Small Talk Podcast is all about.
Exactly. These phrases are not just for English learners. They're for every person who wants to live a calmer and happier life.
And the more you practice saying these things in English, the more natural it feels. Your English gets better and your life gets better.
2 things getting better at the same time. I love that.
A big thank you to everyone who listens to us. You make this podcast so special. We love our community.
You really do. And we have a question for you today. Leave a comment below. Tell us, what is one thing you want to say no to, but you find it hard? We want to hear from you. Write it in the comments. Practice your English and share your feelings with us. And please do not forget to subscribe to Small Talk Podcast and share this episode with someone who needs to hear it. Someone who always says yes, someone who is tired, someone who needs permission to say no. Send it to them. It might really help. Okay, everyone, that's all for today. Keep practicing, keep smiling, and remember, saying no is not mean. It's honest, it's kind, and it's powerful. See you next time. Bye for now. Bye, everyone. Take good care of yourselves.